Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I had to calm the dog. So Spirit kind of wants me to see, why people stare at you. Y'all ever walk around and catch people just staring? They staring. Okay, we're going to see why do people stare at you, why they can't take their eyes off you. We're going to see, you look at people, they're staring and then they look away or they don't look away. It's kind of awkward there for a few seconds. It's like, huh, what you looking at? So let's see what's going on. Why do people stare at you, collective? What's going on in that head of theirs? Some of you guys might be getting an unusual amount of stares. So let's see here. Okay, so for some of you guys don't look like you would be doing what you were doing. All right, so some of you guys have them odd jobs. Okay, you just don't look like you would be the person doing the job that you're doing or whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're in the gym lifting mad weights. Okay, maybe you got that sleeper build. All right, maybe you're doing a bit heavy duty construction job and you just don't look like you'd be doing that kind of job. So let's just see. Okay, what kind of energy you got going on? Why do people stare? Maybe you have animals and kids stare at you too. All right, could be your energy. Let's see what's going on. Why do people stare at the collective? We have Scorpio. I'm not surprised. Oh, is that Virgo? Again with the job thing. And then we have the 9th house and the North Node. You just look like you know what you're doing. Okay, people study you, I hear. So people do study you. You look like you know what you're doing. You move with confidence, okay? So people watch your movements. They kind of want to mimic your movements almost. So people do kind of watch and study. Or they may be studying what you're wearing or how you present yourself. There was something coming through about a walk, okay? You guys have that confident walk. And people are taking notes in how your posture is or how you walk with your head held high. You just look like somebody who knows where they're going, knows what they're doing. Okay? Sophie. Bro. Come on now. People just want to get in your line of sight. Okay? That too. People want to be noticed by you. All right? Yeah, they want to get in your line of sight, honey. They want your eyes on them. That's why they staring so long. They're subconsciously trying to talk to you. It's like, please look at me. Please look at me. Please notice. I want you to look at me. Okay, so this reading might get a little bit 18 plus. So, I did bring out the risque cards. I'm not going to be able to show them all, but let's just see. Let's get a little bit more info. It's definitely something how you work, okay? You look healthy too with this Virgo energy. Sagittarius, you seem whimsical. She was a fairy. You seem very whimsical, carefree, yet composed, disciplined. You're a person on a mission. It's always looking like you're going somewhere, doing something. You look like you're important. Okay, people might mistake you for being someone as very important. Say that you're not the boss, but people mistake you for the boss. Okay, you just look important, you move important, and you make important decisions or something. Okay. You always look like you're contemplating something deep. So when people are staring at you, they're wondering, what the fuck are they thinking about? Okay, you could have the RBF or just a resting contemplation face. You're always piecing things together or thinking about deep concepts or deep things. We have intuition and manifestation. People look at you and they can feel that you're intuitive. Great gratitude. Or that you are just living a blessed life. This is also why people stare at you. There is something here about there's that telepathy. I'm getting that telepathy. Look at me, please. Okay, people stare because they want you to be looking at them, giving them a side glance. It's almost odd thing coming through though is I don't know if you look like a spiritual girly or a spiritual boy. All right, woman, man, don't matter. You look like you would be into the woo-woo stuff. Okay, so I don't know if people kind of test this out by staring at you and trying to actually telepathically talk to you, and then you look back and they look away and they're freaked out. But that is coming through. Some people might test your telepathy skills or just your intuition. Okay. They also stare at you because they want to know what your belief systems are. So I don't know if you got like me, I got these motherfuckers. So I don't know if people stare at your, like maybe you got spiritual tattoos, like 555, okay, or just symbolism on your body. You could wear crystals in your bra. Speaking of which, I got, what's this? I got tiger's eye right up in there. Let's just pop that out. So I don't know, man. Do you walk around with crystals in your bra? Okay, fuck, you could. You wear like a little crystal necklace or some shit. People are studying you. They want to know what your belief systems are. You just look like you're walking around with great gratitude all the time. This is Nine of Pentacles. You also are like a Snow White. So I don't know if birds are always approaching you or animals are always approaching you or staring at you. Like I said before, you attract a lot of like nature spirits, okay? And people are looking at you. Maybe you talk to trees or you talk to animals. And people are like, what are they doing there? People want to know what you're doing there, okay? So that's another thing. All right. Like, people think you're a little otherworldly, all right? And also, people are staring at you because it's like, do they know what I'm thinking? Does the collective know what I'm thinking? So they're looking at you for silent cues as if, does this bitch or does this motherfucker know what I'm thinking right now? And it creeps them out sometimes because, bitch, yeah, you do be knowing sometimes. Or you'll give off a signal to it's like you're subconsciously picking up on somebody's cues. It's like if they scratch their head right now, I know that they know what I'm thinking. And then you just subconsciously like scratch your head. It freaks some people out. You be freaking people. They stare and they're like, wait, bewildered. They're a little bewildered. Like, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So yeah, let's see. Okay, consciousness of lack. So, and then we have courage. Yeah, you're very brave. You're courageous. You look like you're on a mission. You just know where you're going and know what you're doing. Also, you kind of give off this knight in shining armor type energy. So people be staring and wondering like, man, I bet you they could lift me up off a tower. Or they kind of fantasize about you a little bit too, collective. Like people will run mini stories through their head, little mini scenarios. Like, if I was dating collective, what would happen if another bee hit on me? I wonder how they would act. Or, they run through weird scenarios in their head, okay? Would they be a knight in shining armor? Are they a protector? Are they a provider? I bet you that motherfucker, I bet you they can protect me. And, that type of thing, you feel me? So you may have men staring at you or women staring at you doing the same thing, okay? They just want to know how you would act, okay? How do you hold up on your own? Would you be that type of person? You might be, like, really headstrong or just look strong, okay? Again, you just know, you have this look like you know what you're doing and where you're going. And people kind of fantasize about this, okay? They definitely do. There's also something here about broad shoulders and your stance. Like I said, you just look like you know where you're going all the time, okay? You look brave. You look courageous. It's like that motherfucker looks like they would know and they would do skydiving with me. Like you would do the most outrageous things. People also stare at you because they think that you would be a lot of fun, okay, to go out in the wilderness. You also look like you would be an outdoorsy person for some of you out there. Like you would know, I just heard you know all the good spots to eat and stuff. So I don't know if you're a foodie. Taurus is in the house. All right. You look a little rich, okay? You look rich in the heart space. Like I said, that great gratitude, you look bubbly. You look like you're always having fun or your life is good or you have no worries. Even if you do, you're just presenting yourself as if you don't. Like you got everything all figured out. Those are the people that you got to check on the most, is the ones that look like they all got it all figured out. They're smiling all the time, laughing all the time, always there for other people. Just a little side note, mental health awareness. Make sure you check on your motherfuckers too that always seem like they strong and they capable and they got everything figured out. Okay, but anyways, I digress. Consciousness of lack. So people stare at you because you seem so happy, okay? They want to know what it is that makes you so happy, what it is that makes you tick. How come you have such an abundant heart and you're always smiling or you always look like you got everything figured out? How is it that you move like that in the world? So people are staring at you because they feel like they lack knowledge. He is leaning on this heart thing, right? And they got all the books and stuff like that. So these could be people that have gone to school, all right? And you're presenting yourself as like maybe you didn't go to school and yet you're thriving. Maybe you even hold a lot more knowledge than the people that did go to school, okay? Life experience. Can't buy it. So that is also why kind of people are staring at you. It's like your heart is wealthy and it radiates through you and in everything that you do. So I don't know if this is really like a conscious thing where people are looking at. They might even be comparing themselves to you just a tad. All right, we have a creative endeavor. You look you might actually you go against the status quo. Okay, you might wear your creativity on your body. Okay, you dress up your avatar, motherfuckers. You might have cool tattoos. Okay, you might have those, like, what are those piercings in the ear with the big, I forget what they're called, but they're big. You know, those little fucking. Anyways, or I'm also seeing a heavy tatted face. Like, some of you guys might have heavy tatted faces. If you don't, that's not for you. Don't take it. Um, but you're different. Okay. You also seem like you're very free. Like, you don't have a lot of bills, or you're not weighed down by all life's like burdens and troubles. Like, you look like you'd be single with no kids, and or maybe all the kids are out of the house and you're just looking like you really are enjoying life at the moment. Okay. This North Node energy with the sun, you definitely are radiating. People can see that you're on your path, or again, you just look like you know what you're doing and where you're going. You have things figured out. You always know what your next step is, or what the next step to do is, right? Especially if people are in sticky situations. It's like they're looking at you to figure it out. So everybody's staring at you to kind of like, what's the next move? It's almost like people wait on your command, okay? People naturally fall in line, so people naturally look to you as a leader. Okay. They look to you to see what should we do next, or what would be the next plan of action, or how should we go about doing this, right? A conflict resolver type energy. Okay. It's just because you just have that demeanor where you just fucking, it's like you just know how to get things done properly, efficiently. Okay. Yeah, and there's also something here about your glow. Your skin could be really radiating at this time, like glowing strongly. Okay. So let's see, baby. What's this intuition and manifestation? What's going on here? Why do people stare at you? All right. Again, with the foresight, people, again, with the, I know what to do and how to do it. You got the foresight. So I don't know, honey. You might, okay, baby, you can't go, come here. Here. I know where you want to go. Here. Yes, right there. Okay, I just don't want you climbing all over the motherfucking monitor. Anyways. So yeah, you seem like you have it all figured out. I don't know if people have watched this in real time either. Okay? Like your foresight, calling something before it even happens, and then preparing for said thing to happen, and then people are in awe just looking at you like, how did you know that was going to happen? And how did you know to get prepared for said thing to happen? So people kind of stare at you in awe, okay? It's mainly your actions here. Your actions, okay, and your demeanor. So what's this here? Intuition and manifestation. What's going on? Wish wisely. Okay, use your wishes to manifest your heart's desire. Again, it seems like you always get what you want, okay? People are staring because they want to know how you do it. Take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Again, you always know where you're going and how to get it. You have this demeanor about you, collective, that you always fucking know what you're doing. Okay? You always know what you're doing and how to get there. You also, you think strategically. So again, this could even be like while you're working or while you're out doing things, right? It's like you sit there, you ponder, and then you complete something. So I don't know if, say like in the workplace, okay? You're completing a task. People stare at you and watch what you're doing because they can visibly see you think through a plan, boom, 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 and then execute the said plan, boom, boom, boom. And then it works out efficiently. So people, again, with the whole studying thing, and then we have ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. Now's the time to ask for angelic assistance. So people want to ask you for your help, your wisdom, what they should do next. Like, so people might be a little bit intimidated by you, where they'll look at you and they'll stare and they'll be like, I really want to ask the collective something, but I'm a little intimidated. So I'm just going to sit back, stare, and watch and see how they do it. You know, it's like, I just don't want to ask. Okay? Yeah, so you do have people, they watch your steps. Okay, they're staring at how you move and they watch your steps. What's this courage? Oh gosh. Well, that flew. Divination. Okay. We have moon energy. So surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. You're very, this is that Saggy energy. You're free. 'Cause I'm free. I'm free falling. So listen, okay. We have intuition, manifestation, and then we have the moon energy with friendships. 'Cause I got friends in low places. Who are you talking to? I don't know if people can visibly see conversations going on in your head, and people are just kind of looking at you like, who are they talking to? Like, you could visibly see, collective, what you got going on. It's like you're having a conversation back there. And I don't know if you guys talk to yourselves. I do it all the time. I'm always talking to my ancestors. Be like, what fucking, you know, fucking talking. People just, what the fuck are they doing over there? Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So courage, peace of mind. Yeah, I feel like you rely a lot on your intuition. Okay? There's something different about you. There's definitely something different about you. They stare at you because they can't really figure it out. Okay? You look like you're courageous and brave, or you're like the type of person who would take risks. Okay? It's like, again, with the fantasies and the stories in their head. It's like, if I ask collective if they just wanted to go on a random trip to Italy, I bet you they would say yes. They look like the type of person, and they look like they would be a fun friend. You know? They look like they would be a courageous and brave friend. One that would, you know, stick up for me if I got in a sticky situation, or just one that would know what to do in a sticky situation, okay? Fairies and humans are alike and need friends. Now's the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. People stare at you because they wish that they could be your friend, but they don't know how to approach you, per se. Okay, you could be a little slightly intimidating. Again with the birds. Again with the birds, y'all. I don't know if y'all talk to birds. You be talking to things. There's also a lot of purple here. So hella spiritual. Obviously, you're on my channel. We all motherfucking spiritual in some degree and capacity. Okay? You look mysterious. Okay? You also have this energy about you. It's like, you ever know, I got this feeling somebody's watching me. You know? You ever get that gut feeling when you feel something? And this is for like those people that are not, you know, everybody got them gut feelings, okay? Even the ones that are caught up in the matrix, they be like, you got a gut feeling. I had a gut feeling. No, not to do that, dude. You know? Everybody got them gut feelings. So people stare at you because they get the same gut feeling, but they don't. It's not a bad gut feeling, but it's a feeling that something different's about you. You know? You're just a little bit different. And I don't know if they're trying to compute it in their head when they stare at you. It's like there's something different about collective, you know? I get that feeling that, you know, something's watching. Like, you fucking, they be like, your ancestors be watching people, and then they can feel that your ancestors be watching. So it's like that type of thing. And I don't know if you make some people feel a little uneasy, okay? But you also give other people a rush. Well, I'm just doing it for the thrill of it, you know? Okay, what's this consciousness of lack? Magical blessings. Yeah, see, your heart is rich and full. Okay, you get these magical blessings like this intuition and wish wisely. Practical steps towards making your future come true. Intuition and manifestation, right? You meet the universe halfway, and then you kind of let the universe do your work for you too when you're completing tasks. Okay? I don't know how that works, honey, but it's like you'll meet the universe halfway, and then the universe will meet you halfway, and then boom, the task is done. It's like you don't think too hard. You feel me? You don't really think too hard. We have flourish and healing. Yeah, your heart is full. Okay, now's the time to give or receive healing. And then we have wisdom. And he is sitting on top of these books. Okay, so you do look wise. Wise beyond your years. Again, with the whole, you just look like you know what you're doing. Hey, no. Stay out of there. No, Rena. Come, where's this? Here, Chewy. Good girl, Chewy. Pad. Oh, Oh, what a good girl. You don't go on your pad. Good girl. Okay, anyways. So flourish. You look like you're flourishing, honey. Okay? Tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life and those of others. So you're flourishing. Okay, you got up out the mud. You also don't really look like what you've been through. So people stare at you. I don't know if they've heard about you or heard kind of like what you've gone through or things like that. You just look like you're flourishing right now, or you don't look like what you've gone through. You look like you are healed. You look like you have an abundant heart space with lots of wisdom and knowledge, and people, they kind of want to pick your brain, or it's like, how do you always like figure things out? Or you seem so at peace and not worried with the daily struggles. Okay, where most people are like struggling to get through their day, or they're worried about the futuristic things, you are at peace. And it's like, how did you get to that point? And I don't know if people have heard somewhat of your story. We're done. We're done. I don't know if people have heard somewhat of your story, but how are you still smiling? How is it that you're still flourishing and healing? Everyone has the natural ability to heal, so it comes natural to you. Things just come natural to you. You automatically flourish in tasks that you do, and just in life in general, okay? Again, we have North Node and the Sun, so I'm getting a strong, you got it all figured out type energy. And people stare because they look at you and they're like, that is someone who has life figured out. They got it all figured out. Even if you don't, you're perceived that way. And people are looking at you trying to get hints and stuff of how it is that you came to this conclusion. Okay. Then we have wisdom at the bottom. And it says, have you ever been told you're wise beyond your years? So now's the time to call upon your wisdom to help you with a challenge. People stare looking to you for answers, okay? They are looking for answers. They automatically seem like you would know all the answers, or you would just know what to do in sticky situations, okay? So when people are staring, especially like in workplaces or in school even, okay, they're looking to you for answers, and they're wondering, oh, fuck, should I go and even ask them? All right? So now we're going to get a little bit on the physical. Get physical. Why do people stare at the collective, bitch? Okay, what is it about the looks, baby? What you got going on? What you got going on with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk. I'ma get you. You guys are very voluptuous. Okay. Also, Cardi B, no, was it Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj was coming through earlier, too. Okay? Be careful with me. I think that's Cardi B. But, I don't know. People stare at you because they feel like they wouldn't really want to go toe-to-toe, dance with you, okay? Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, and the drums, they sing low, and the trumpets, they go ba 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 da da da. So you guys look angelic, okay? No, come on. You guys look angelic. And I don't know if your partner, they stare at you, baby. They just want you to take your clothes off. Hey, come on now. Stop that. Where's your Chewy? No, Chewy. Hold on. Gotta grab her Chewy. Chewy. Okay, so I don't know if y'all with partners. All right. But they stare at you because they know what's underneath. Okay? Anyways, let's see. Why do people stare at the collective? Let's get some physical attributes. What's going on? Okay, well, it's that bum. All right. You look smart, too. You definitely got a booty on you. And we have the Tower. People are they're shocked. Why are they so shocked here? Seven of Swords. I don't know if you wear baggy clothes, collective, but you kind of got this shock factor about you. There's something here about your body. Okay, whether you hide it or not, or you just wear clothes that really accentuate your curves, but there's this shock factor about you. And the Seven of Swords with the Tower is sneaky. Like, people wouldn't have expected you to have that underneath that. You feel me? Okay? So there is a shock factor and element to you. Yeah, baby. Okay? I don't know what's going on with that knife. That knife is this Page of Swords, okay? People are inquisitive about you. Again, they study you. They want to know. Oh, the Tower's scorpionic energy too. I don't know. They like what they see, collective. They like what they see. Again, with the fantasies, with the Page of Swords, I am getting a little bit of a fantasizing energy. Listen. Fuck me. Listen, people stare at you. Okay, you see? I'm going to show you very quickly. You see how they're holding a knife there? Okay, yeah. You see how this woman got all these knives? It's like people stare at you and they be like, man, I would just let them steal everything. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that. They can come and just take everything of mine. That... I'm getting that. Okay, so people are staring at you like, damn, I would let them have they way. They could take anything from me. Take my money, take my house, take my car, baby. You can have it all, 'cause you can have it all. You want the good life, you can have it all. House on the hill, baby, you can have it all. Okay, I feel like this shocks them a bit with this Tower card too. They're like, whoa, what the heck did I just say to myself? Get it together, baby. Get it together. It's like, damn, you kind of, you have people shocked. So when they're staring at you, they be thinking, oh man, I would just let them have their way. But then they kind of like stop themselves. They're like, all right, bro, like, get it together here. It's like, sis, get it together. Like, come on, snap out of it, that type of thing, okay? So you got that wow factor, that shock factor, okay, about you, collective. Again with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords, okay? There's some here about the knives and the Two of Cups. Yeah, people are, just listen. Oh, goodness. Okay, so people stare at you because they really do. They want to talk to you, okay? They want to strike up a conversation. They want to talk to you. They want to ask you out even. Okay, there's an intimidation factor where people are afraid to approach you. They stare at you because they want to talk to you. They want to be able to, they want to strike up a conversation. They just don't know how to do it. They kind of want you to do it with this Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Again, with the line of sight. People be trying to get in your line of sight. Listen, they telepathically try and communicate with you because it's like, please talk to me. I am way too, like, can you come and talk to me? So they try and, like, get in your vision. Okay? Like, maybe if I'm right in front of them and I make eye contact, they'll come and approach me. That type of thing. All right, collective. So that's why people stare at you, because they be wanting to come up and talk to you, ask you for something, ask you on a date here. What exactly is this Page of Swords? Let's see. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Again, yeah, see? They want to strike up a conversation. Oh, also, you're voluptuous. You are a baddie with the if you're a feminine, you're top half. It'd be top halfing. Okay? Six of Swords. Yeah. Again, with the can I pick them up off intuitively? Can I get them to come to me? So you might actually have people call. Also, people love it when you're walking away. Okay, they love staring at you when you walk away. You seem very loving and caring and kind. But she's a man-eater, make her work hard, make her spend hard. Okay, again with the, I would let them do anything. Anything and everything. I would let them take everything from me. Okay, maybe not that extreme for everybody and everybody out there, but for some of them, collective, for some of them, they would let you. They would let you. Okay? Yeah. There's definitely something here about you walking away. I also feel like people talk amongst their friends and talk about you. So you might have groups of people staring at you at the same time. Okay. Are we excited? Yeah. Are you excited? You excite people. No. Listen, you got people by the balls. Okay, I can't really show that, but I showed it. All right, this Tower. You sometimes shock people about what they be thinking about. Proverbially, all right? You got people, I don't know, you got people by the cojones. All right, man or woman, doesn't matter. But they're shocked at some of the things they think about. They're looking at you and they're thinking about some things in their head and they're shocked at what they're thinking. It's like, damn, okay, let's get it together. Okay? What's this tower? Hey, what you got inside that trunk? I'm gonna get yeah, 5 of Wands in the tower. See, like 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. And the 8 of Swords. You trap people in their head. What do you got there? Excuse me, miss? Okay, you got nothing. Oh, what's up? Oh, she was nice. She didn't even do anything. Relax, Grandma Kitty. Raina, no. Come on, leave Grandma Kitty alone. Go find Layla. She's your best friend. Anyways, 3 of Swords in the tower. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, Raina, no. Okay, hold on. Gonna have to calm this down. Okay, so this 3 of Swords in the tower with the 8 of Swords. Like, why do people stare at you? Because you're a heartbreaker. It's like they break their own heart. Yeah, the Hermit. They keep to themselves. There's a lot of things that people keep to themselves. Okay? And they stare at you wishing that they would be able to tell you things. So there's a lot of times that people stare at you wishing that they could... Hey, that's rude. None of that. Sit. Sit. Good girl. She's very smart. Sophie. Relax, okay? It's okay. Everybody calm down. Calm down, zoo animals. Calm down. Anyways, 3 of Swords in the tower. There's a lot of things that people wish that they could say to you, but they don't say it to you. So they just stare at you instead. So a lot of the times people are looking at you, staring at you, wishing that they could come and talk to you or say something to you, but they just keep to themselves, okay? Justice and the 9 of Swords, they just don't know what to say. And for some of you, they might be questioning your sexuality. They don't think that you would be into them or, hey, come on now. That type of thing. So yeah, that 3 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, you do have people. Also, you might get a little freaky in the bedroom. They thinking about. Okay. All right. Anyways, where were we? Crazy animals. So yeah, a lot of people keep to themselves. Okay, this is why they stare at you. They don't know what to say. They're shocked. Yet these are usually like pretty confident people too, is what I'm picking up. There's a lot of like confident people, and they're shocked the fact that they can't approach you. Okay. Also, there is something here about you maybe wondering, like that people wonder if you've gone through some things with the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Like you're somebody who always looks like they're like up against other people, or people are always combative with you, or you just know how to deal with combative people. Okay? Stop. You're fine. Don't look at her then. You're up there. She can't get you. Yeah, go have my slipper. Ace of Swords. Let's see what's happening. You guys, holy. I'm trying here. Let me just see. Right, Layla? You're supposed to be... Bro, you're supposed to be helping me out here. She's your best friend, too. Okay, Ace of Swords. Oh, my. Okay, we have the World. There's something angelic, and then we have the Sun. Yeah, I don't know. People are kind of sad. The Sun in reverse, the 7 of Cups, the Magician, and the 2 of Pentacles. They're juggling something here. It's like people don't, if they come and talk to you, people don't know if they're going to be let down, right? 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, like, are you going to be somebody that, I don't know if you don't look really all that approachable, but there's something here about people don't want to be let down with the Sun and the World. The Sun's in reverse with the World here. It's like you have this, like, why would they want to communicate with me or talk to me? There's something here about you being very dualistic too. Again, with the 3 of Swords and the Tower, you have a lot of people that stare at you that want to approach you, but they're afraid to approach you because they're afraid of rejection. So they juggle and they're all up in their head about it, okay? Maybe they have, like, bad decisions. We have bad decisions here. They don't want to make a bad decision or a wrong move. Okay. There's a lot of people that stare at you that would make bad decisions with you. So they stare at you and they fantasize, but they can't make these bad decisions. Okay, with the Magician. Sophie, relax. So they're juggling inside their head. They're sad about it because they want to come up and talk to you, but it would be a bad decision to do so in whatever case that may be. Okay? Maybe these people aren't single. Maybe they are, but you look like you would bad decisions. You look like it would be a bad decision to do so. I don't know why, collective, but this is what's going on in their head. They feel like it would be a bad decision. Why? Why? The Magician, and why would it? 9 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be people at work. Okay? People at work could stare at you, but not approach you. They just think it would be a bad decision to approach you and say something to you. Okay? They're sad about it, though. 3 of Swords, Tower, and the Sun. It's like the Sun's in reverse, too. So these are people that they can't approach you. They can't look. Maybe you're not single. Okay? Maybe you're not single, they're not single, or just like it would be a conflict of interest with that 5 of Wands, the Tower, and the 3 of Swords. Like it's a conflict of interest for these people that stare at you. Okay? Maybe you are a client, or maybe, hey, rude. Or maybe, she's very excited right now. Or maybe, you know, it's an inappropriate in some sort of fashion, way, shape, or fashion. Okay? But they be thinking, boo-boo. That's why they be staring so hard. They be thinking. Okay? So yeah, let's just get a little bit more, and then I'll close her out, because they all be acting crazy here. See what's going on. Oh my. Okay, you've got them spooked. So people, listen, past lovers and situationships, you got people from the past looking at you somehow. Okay, you've got them spooked. Like, what did I say about the telepathy thing? So they're a little scared of you. That could also be this bad decision with the Sun in reverse. It's like they gonna put me in my place or something with that Ace of Swords. It's a double-edged sword. So they're staring at you, wondering and pondering. Oh, they're juggling in their head. Would this be a bad decision to go after and talk to the collective? Reina, ew, leave that be. Okay, go over there. Hey, oh my, okay, gotta correct. Okay, so let's see, you got them spooked here. We also have family. I think I want to marry you. You got people staring because they want to start a family with you. Or they love your family. Odd. People are crushing on you, okay? So they stare at you because they got a crush on you, collective. You got a lot of people stalking your pages and your socials. So yeah, these past relationships and past situationships, they stare. So I guess that could be technically it too. Why are people staring at you? They're staring at your social media because, baby, you be looking good. Okay? Again, with the 3 of Swords and the Tower, they want to approach you, but they don't know how to. The bad decision with the Sun in reverse, they don't want to be let down. It's a double-edged sword. Should I come and tell the truth? Juggling some sort of magician with the 7 of Cups. Or you got people really in their head, okay, looking at your social media. If you don't have social media, they're hearing about things through the grapevine. They could be hearing things about, like, through your family and things like that. But you do have people staring at your socials, or just staring at old pictures of you, or just pictures of you in general. Hey, for some of you, Reina, for some of you, hold on. All right, so let's see why you got them spooked, okay? Why people are staring at you and you've got them spooked. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. The 4 of Swords, you be knowing. It fell right on top of the intuition and manifestation with Wish Wisely, with the 4 of Pentacles. So you're a mind reader in some way, shape, or form, or fashion. We also have the 2 of Cups. So the Devil. I think you know people desire you. I don't know. You got these subtle nuances that you know. And it's got them freaked out. Again, with the telepathy. Okay? People are staring and they're like, do they know what I'm thinking? And you do. You know what they're thinking, and you do something, like something very subtle. And it's got them a little freaked out. What's this? People are crushing on you. Why do people stare at you? Because they have a crush on you, pretty much. High Priestess, you know this too. Here's the Magician. Magician's over here with the consciousness of lack. Ace of Swords, the World. Like, you can see through them like a mirror. Alright, there's something here about a mirror. The Sun in reverse. Like, do you know that they sad? They juggling? High Priestess, you know their secrets. It's like they're staring at you because they're wondering, like, do they know? But then you say something or do something that lets them know that you know. It's odd. It's spooky. It's spooky. Like, I don't know if you'd be saying something right after they were thinking it. You got people, the Moon. They want to, you know, things that are meant to be kept hidden. But you be knowing. You be knowing. So they're staring at you, trying to figure you out. But meanwhile, you be figuring them out. And they're staring. They're wondering. The Hierophant in reverse, family. Oh my, Ace of Wands. Why do people stare at you? Because they wish that they could get a divorce, break up. I don't know. That took a little dark turn with the moon there. Let's see. Again with the fantasies. I wonder what it would be like with them. Okay, what's this Hierophant in reverse? Oh, yeah. To start up something new with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor here. This is like father figures, Emperor, masculine, Ten of Cups, family, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. People stare at you because they wish you was their wife. They wish that you was their husband. Temperance, okay? They're sad because they have to temper themselves. They're shocked at the wishes that they... That's why we have that wish wisely. Reina, you be nice. Layla doesn't want your shit right now. Hold on. Okay, Layla will put her in her place. Anyways, you got people, that's why they're shocked at some of the things that they thinking. Wish wisely. Okay? People are crushing on you, High Priestess, and you be knowing. So they're staring at you because they are fantasizing what it would be like if you were to take their other person's place. What it would be like, okay? Ay. Stalking your socials and your pages. What's this about? So people, the Fool, a new beginning. They feel left out. Yeah, see, they wish. This is their secret wishes and fantasies as well. So they're staring at your socials. Okay, stalking your socials, stalking your pictures, looking at old pictures of you. The Fool. What would it be like to just be foolish? Okay, yeah, the Nine of Cups and the Magician. Like these are people that are from the past. All right, so we do have some past energy coming out of them staring at you and staring at your shit, wishing what would it be like to just leave up and leave, like, and just move away. Okay, we getting a little bit deeper. All right, I didn't want it to be that deep, but you got people here that are wishing upon a star, staring at your stuff, staring at your old pictures, wondering what it would have been like if you were in the place of their significant other, or what it would have been like if they would have gone a different direction. Okay, so yeah, collective. That's why people stare at you, okay? You just look like you got it all figured out. And these people, like... there's a lot of intimidation here. A lot of intimidation, a lot of fantasizing going on, and a lot of how do they know that what I'm thinking? Like, how is it that they know what I know, but how do they know what I know? How is it that they picking up on this? They're like freaked out. Okay, wait, I want to see. You got them spooked with the Four of Swords. This downloads. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. And the Six of Wands. How do you know Eight of Swords and the Three of Cups? These are groups of people. Like, how the heck do you know what we thinking? What we wishing for? What we doing? You might even say their wishes and stuff. Yeah, see? Intuition and manifestation. Careful what you wish for. Okay? Be careful what you wish for. Temperance and the Lovers, because it just might... Like, things might end up starting to fall apart in their lives because they're wishing for something and it's happening and they're spooked, they're freaked out. I don't know, collective. You got people freaked out. They freaked out. Okay? That's why they stare and they just can't figure you out. They want to know what's going on, and I don't know if they wishing so hard that all of a sudden they're starting to manifest the break apart of their old life, and it's like, wait a minute. What's going on? Wait a minute here, okay? So they're a little spooked about kind of like, they just wish that they want to celebrate something. Protect your dreams. Okay? Four of Swords and protect your dreams. You are the guardian, of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So you got people staring because they keep you close to their heart, okay? They keep you so close to their heart, and you are their secret, like, fantasy as well. Okay, anyways, collective, that was your reading. If it resonated with you guys, hit up that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe, and I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.